Hey guys, answering some viewer mail today. This is coming from Virginia Rand on Twitter, and Virginia says, "Hi, you're doing loads about starting uni on TYTU, but will you do stuff about distance studies?" And I think that's a really great question. I think, like it or not, online education and distance studies is really the direction that higher education is headed right now. And that's for a variety of reasons. It's because people can't afford the cost of higher education because it's just getting too high, or it's because some people have families or they need to work jobs, or they, for whatever reason, they just can't attend a traditional university system. So what I think about starting distance studies, now I've taken a couple of online classes myself, and as you guys might know, now that I'm not living in Los Angeles anymore, I work completely from home, which is very much in a way like taking an online class, because you have to be completely self-motivated. You don't have a specific time and place that you need to be every day, as you would if you were going to a traditional university and attending classes on campus. So I think that that's really the biggest challenge that you are going to need to keep in mind if you are someone like me working from home, or if you are someone like Virginia who's starting distance studies. Now, like I said, this can really be very difficult because you've got to be completely self-motivated. Now, I took some online math courses in college, and the big problem that the professors saw was that people would put off their lessons until way too late, and then they just didn't have time to finish all the lessons that they needed to do before they would take the exam, which meant that they were either failing and having to take it again, or they were trying to cheat, or it just became really difficult. So I think one of the most important things that you'll need to do is create a really strict schedule for yourself, almost like you are going to work or going to class. You know, pretend like those time slots can't move, and are, block out those time slots on your schedule just as though you are actually getting up and getting out of your house and going to a university class. I think that's really one of the best ways to manage your schedule, because otherwise, I mean, oh my gosh, I deal with this all the time. When you're at home, you're like, oh, well, I'll just do that class later, or do that work later. Right now, I'm gonna make food, or get on Twitter, get on Facebook, or, talk to my family or something like that. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're really, really far behind. So for one thing, block out some time in your schedule. And for another thing, I think force yourself to get up at a decent hour, maybe get out of your house and go work out or go do something, and then come back, shower, get dressed, and then go about, doing your online classes. Because I think just mentally and psychologically, doing everything from home can sometimes really take a toll on you, because it's really easy to sleep in, to spend the entire day in your sweats or PJs, to never wash your face or comb your hair or shower, because not that many people are going to see you. So I think the real challenge with doing classes online is really all about your mental and psychological attitude, and then also about really, really forcing yourself to stick to a schedule. So those are really what I think are going to be the hardest parts about going to college online. Obviously, there's also a lot of benefits, like the fact that it gives you so much flexibility. You can be with your family, or have another job, or potentially those colleges are the online classes are a little bit cheaper. So for more of my thoughts on online university, head over to my own YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/LisaFergusonTV. I have a little bit more up there about what I think about online classes. If you want to leave me your thoughts, go ahead and leave those in the section down below. And if you would also like to send me your viewer mail and your questions, please feel free to do that. You can do it like this viewer did on my Twitter page at Lisa_Ferg. You can also do it on my new website, lisaferguson.tv. There's a contact page there where you can send me emails, get in touch with me, let me know your thoughts. You can also write for me if you're interested in getting some of your own work up online, or just sending me a story idea. And make sure you head over and check those out. Until then, I'll see you later.
Hi, I'm Sarah, Student Services Advisor in Champlain College's Continuing Professional Studies Division. We found that because online education is relatively new, people have a lot of questions. So we've made this video to help you get a better sense of how online classes work. So let's get started. This page is where you will access all of your information as a student at Champlain, including your online courses. When you log into this page, you will see a box labeled Online Courses. You click on Launch Angel to get started. This is the online course homepage. From here, you access your courses by clicking on the course name. You also, depending on the instructor, may have course information on your calendar or announcements. The title of your course appears at the top with the current semester date. In your course, you will see 7 tabs across the top of the course. Most students will primarily use the Course, Lessons, and Communicate tabs, so we'll peek at those first. The Course tab includes announcements from your instructor, a taskbar to keep you organized and aware of what is unread or coming due, and most importantly, your course syllabus. And a grades section where you can check your grades for participation, assignments, exams, and any comments from your instructor to go with those pieces. The Lessons tab is where all course information is located. You will spend most of your time here, and this tab includes your assignments for the week, the readings, and class lectures, and you can access the discussion forum where you and your classmates will discuss the week's material with each other and the instructor. You will also access quizzes, tests, or exams the instructor schedules, and a nice feature of this space is that you can check your grade for a specific assignment or test by clicking on the name. This will show you your grade as well as any comments the instructor made. The Communicate tab houses your private email or course mail where you can communicate privately with the classmates and the instructor. This tab also includes a course roster or a list who is in the class. Also located here is the course discussion forums. This is the classroom, so to speak, and this is where the weekly topics for discussion are placed and where you and your classmates and instructor will interact. These discussions are threaded so you can see all posts and replies. Generally, for each course, you will have a requirement to post a certain number of original posts and responses per week. The final tabs are used less frequently but can be very useful at different points through the course. The tabs are Calendar tab, which shows assignments, quizzes, etc., and the dates when they're assigned and when they're due. Report tab, where you may run reports here on your own activity, attendance, posts, and grades, but most students just click on the assignment or the quiz within the Lessons tab for the grades and the comments from the instructor. Thanks for taking the time to watch this walkthrough. I hope it was helpful. If you feel that taking online education at Champlain would be right for you, call this number on the screen. Someone can answer your questions about costs, transfer credits, or the courses that we offer. We hope to hear from you.